Hello guys, welcome to a fantastic Kundalini Kriya for the lymphatic system. So the lymph glands are our guardians of immunity basically. So the health of the glands depends on the health of the body and depends on the health and longevity of our life as well. So this little set very much helps to flush out the lymphatic system, clear it, clean it and make it more healthful and balanced. So before we start, please like and subscribe to the channel and you'll get notified when any of these little videos come up. And I hope you enjoy the set. See you in a minute. Hello guys, welcome to a fabulous Kundalini Kriya for the lymph glands. So if you don't already know, our glands, our lymphatic system and our endocrine system are basically the guardians of our health. They guard our physical health, our mental health, our spiritual health, and apparently we could live to about 120 years old if the glands were in full working order. So Kundalini Yoga is a fabulous practice for keeping the glands well. And this specific Kriya, exercise practice, is fabulous for it. So what this Kriya does is it allows us to remove any debris from the lungs. So when the lungs become stagnant or they're not in full working order, same as the lymph glands, the lymphatic system, we can become ill. Our physical body can become ill. And so this works to purify, cleanse, clear and allow for a deeper element of flow into the body so that we can become healthy, well, vibrant, all of the good stuff. Okay, so enough talking, let's get to the practice. I am sitting on a pack of angel cards. You are welcome to bring something into practice like a chunky book or some tarot cards or a Tupperware dish, a yoga block, it doesn't matter. What I would like to encourage you to do, if you feel that you are slouching, and your chest is a little bit tucked and your spine is a little bit hunched, you can elevate the hips by sitting on something, whatever suits you, maybe even a firm cushion or a chair, that's cool as well. And when you sit on something, slide your hips off the end slightly, relax the knees down and see how that already automatically lifts the spine a little bit. Okay, so in Kundalini Yoga we're working with this lovely elongated spine. Specifically when we're tuning into the practice and in meditation or breath work or anything like that, we sit here nice and tall. And the reason we're doing that is because it allows for a free flow of energy through the centre of the body. So we feel nice and free, flowing and unblocked. Okay, so come to that comfortable seated position to start with. And before we start the practice, we're just going to connect to the breath. So simply, like we do in most forms of yoga, we're bringing our awareness to the breath and just allowing the breath to anchor you to yourself, to the present moment. So that you're becoming a little bit more aware of this space, this time that you're giving to yourself. You can rest the hands either in the lap or maybe the backs of the palms to the knee. You might even come into Gyan Mudra, so we're touching the tip of the first finger and thumb and popping it onto the knee. From here, lift the chest, lightly drop the chin and start to breathe into the belly. Eyes are closed. And start to control the breath a little bit, so that your inhalation and your exhalation are of a sort of similar length. Tuning into the body, doing a little body scan. Okay, so you might even notice if there's any tightness, any tension in the mind, in the body, in your energy, in the feeling of your energy. Do you feel tight, tense? Do you feel like you need to relax somewhere? Can the breath help you relax somewhere a little bit? And just taking a couple more rounds of breath here. You might even set a little intention for the practice. So if you specifically come here to work on clearing and cleaning the lymphatic system, opening the lungs, just bringing more radiant health into the physical body, then just bring that to mind. Bring that little intention to mind. Great. Fab. Let's tune in. With any Kundalini practice, we tune in with the Adi mantra. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. We say it 3 times. It basically means I honour the teacher within. It's a little guiding force to keep us moving through our practice with ease. Okay, so you're welcome to say it or not, you might just listen. So bring the palms to touch, Anjali Mudra. Lift the sternum, chest bone so that it's touching the tip of the thumb and slightly draw the chin back. Take a deep inhale. Exhale out the mouth. And do one more round of that. Inhale. Exhale mouth. And let's tune in. Deep inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times. So deep breath. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. On your last round, deep breath in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Then just rest your hands back down into the lap or onto the knees. Connect to a regular breath. And then open your eyes when you're ready. And let's start the Kriya. Okay, so a series of exercises done in a specific order to obtain a specific result, which is the clearing of the lymphs. You can move whatever prop you've got, sandwich box, and then come to a comfortable seated position. Some people might want to do this on a chair. If this is uncomfortable, go for the chair option. It's completely cool. Okay, so the first thing we're doing is we're working with some little twists. Now we've got a mudra, so a hand position, whereby we're going to bring our thumbs to press the ears down so that we can't, so we're slightly covering the ear. Okay, so we can slightly hear but not quite. Okay, so we're pressing the thumbs into the ears and bringing the other fingertips sort of like onto the crown of the head like this, elbows out to the side. Now you might want to release that little position with the thumb so you can hear what I'm talking about before we start. So imagine we've got this position now, fingertips are pointing up, we've got the thumbs just closing off the ear. We're going to be turning in 3 sort of very specific movements. So it's going to be left, centre, right, centre. Da, 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 da. Quite a robotic movement, okay? So you're closing off the ears and it's going to go like this. Okay, and you'll just notice that the breath wants to just move with the movement, okay? Just let that breath move with the movement. Try not to think about it too much. Think about the movement more, okay? We're going to go here for 1.5 minutes. Sit up straight, close off the ears. Find that mudra and just start to move. Left, centre, right, centre. Left, centre, right, centre. Okay, close the eyes down. Let's go. really defined movement. Okay, you can hear slightly, not 100% closed off the hearing here. Okay, moving in very specific moves. Left, front, right, front, left, front, right, front. Keep your chest lifted, nice and straight in the spine. Really good. Keep going. And then come to the centre, take a little inhale. And then an exhale, bring the hands down onto the knees. Keep your eyes closed. And just bring the tip of the thumb and the tip of the index finger to touch. Sort of take a little bit of an internal awareness, okay? So that you're concentrating on the breath and maybe the little sensations that might come after every exercise. In a Kundalini practice, we like to do these sort of repetitive movements, which are very good for the nervous system, and we time them. And it's nice to have a little bit of stillness afterwards. So each time you do an exercise, appreciate that little bit of stillness afterwards. Just breathing in through the nose, breathing into the belly. And then when you're ready, you can open the eyes. Good, and then we'll come into the next exercise. So the next exercise, we're still sitting like this, or a chair, whatever suits you. Bring the thumb to the sort of mound, mercury mound of the little finger, the pinky finger. And we're going to be doing a sort of like staggered movement. So bend your elbows and sort of hug the elbows into the side ribs. I want you to apply neck lock. Now, don't think about it too much, just think about drawing your chin slightly back and down, so you're stretching out the back of the neck, and we're keeping the spine nice and straight. Okay, the movement is going to go like this. We're going to raise one arm up to 60 degrees, bring it back down, other arm up 60 degrees, bring it back down. Inhale, exhale, powerful. Okay, so it's more about a rhythm than it is about speed or anything like that. I just want you to work with your own rhythm. But think about a bit of power going on here, okay? If your arms don't want to work like this for now and it's just not suiting you today, you can visualize it and close the eyes and maybe stay like this and just visualize that movement. And with time, you can build it up. Okay, let's go. 1.5 minutes again. Let's close our eyes down, get into the position, and let's go. So you have thumb to the mound of the little finger, neck lock, draw the chin slightly down and back, close your eyes, sit up straight, lift the chest, let's go. Keep your head still, spine straight, chest lifted, just a few more rounds. Feel that power. Lovely. When we raise our arms up in the air in Kundalini Yoga, we remove grief from the heart space and the lungs, and we uplift our vibratory frequency. So we raise our energy. We uplift ourselves. Keep going. Last few rounds. Push and pull motion. Lovely, and release. So you've got the index finger and thumb touching, bring the backs of the hands to the knees. Sit up straight, close your eyes and concentrate on that long, slow, deep breath. You might notice any sort of like little waves of energy moving through the body as you start to break away and unlock some stagnant energy and blockages. You might notice like little tingles or some warmth. All of these, what I find quite nice sensations, are completely normal. And then when you're ready, you can open the eyes. And we're going to move into the next exercise. So we have got a few exercises in Sukhasana, easy pose. Please do shift around with the hip or sit on a chair if you need to be a bit more comfortable in the lower part of the body. Okay, so the next exercise we're working with is going to be a quite powerful and vigorous exercise. We've got a little movement with the arms. So imagine you've got your palms, or don't imagine, do it. Bring your palms facing upwards and bring them down to the lap, onto the knees here. We've got the elbows bent and we've got an O-shaped mouth. And we're going to breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth. And it's going to look like this. When we breathe in, we're going to sort of bring the arms over the head, and when we breathe out, we can bring them back down to the knees. Now it doesn't matter if the hands come all the way back down to the knees. We're trying to bring the arms further over the head. Now this is called lion's roar. So it actually starts to sound like a bit of a roar in the end. It's quite a powerful moving breath that goes in sync with the movement. Inhale through mouth, exhale down. So just really sort of lifting the arms up and over the head. We're going to go here for 2 minutes. Okay, so I'll set the timer. Sit up straight, bring the elbows into the side body, bring the hands pointing upwards, down onto the knees. We'll just do a couple of rounds together with the eyes closed and just listening to the sound of your breath. O-shaped mouth. Let's go. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, let's go a little faster. It might feel a little dry to begin with, and hopefully you'll get used to it over time. It's very detoxifying, this lion's roar. So if you just feel a little dry, you can just always lick your lips a little and then come back to it. Just trying your best, that's all that matters. Bending in the elbow, just chucking, almost like you're chucking a big ton of water over the head. Keep your spine straight, your chin slightly tucked so that the spine is nice and supported. Arms might ache, that's quite normal, okay? Let's see if we can move past discomfort. We shouldn't have pain, but a little bit of discomfort is normal. We're moving through blocks, we're moving into challenge and allowing ourselves to push past limiting beliefs about ourselves. So let's keep going. Inhale, exhale, powerful lion's roar out of the mouth. Good job, guys. If you're new to the practice, you might stop and meditate and concentrate on just meditating and breathing, and then come back to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And then sit up tall, eyes are closed. Concentrate on the breath coming into the pit of the navel, so you're drawing it all the way down into the bottom half of the body. Just allow your hands to relax, your shoulders and arms to relax. let's see if we can come into a little bit of a still meditation for just a couple of moments, sort of activating that neutral mind, our higher self, our meditative space. Hopefully feeling a little bit more relaxed mentally and a release of tension physically. And if not, doesn't matter. Different things, different days, as is life. Good. And then when you're ready, open the eyes. And we're going to come into another position where we're sitting like this. But don't worry, we're soon going to be moving into the hip. Okay, so we've got quite a challenging and achy arm position. You'll want to come out of this, I'm sure. But let's see if we can stick to it. So with the position here, we're going to bring our thumb down into the, again, mound of the little finger, the Mercury mound, and wrap the fingertips around the thumb. So we've formed a fist. Then we're going to bring our arms out to the side, so we've got like a parallel to the floor arm position, like a T, and with the fingertips pointing down. And it's going to look a little bit like this. So the position's going to go quite separate movements. It's not flowing, it's quite separate. It's going to look like this. We're going to drop our fists slightly down about a foot, then bring them back up to horizontal, then all the way over the head as far as we can. Okay? Horizontal, down, up. So it's going to go down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Horizontal, down, all the way up. Horizontal, down, all the way up. Okay? It might get a little bit confusing. It's part of the working of the brain hemisphere so that we can balance the brain waves and work with memory, learning, focus. Let's go for it. We're only going to be here for 1.5 minutes, so let's try our best. Sit up, lift the chest slightly, tuck the chin, and let's go. Bring your arms out horizontal, tuck the thumbs in. Allow the breath to just sort of like move with the rhythm. Don't think about it too much, think about the arms. Let's go. Down, horizontal, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, 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 up. Keep going. Down, down, up, up in your own time with your own breath. Powerful breath. Let the breath sort of seep into every cell of the body. One more round, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, and release. Lovely. Release the arms, just relax them for a moment. Keep your eyes closed. Meditate inwardly. Okay, so that's quite stimulating. The breath, the movement, so it can make you feel quite light, quite open. It's almost like clearing out baggage from a heavy, old, out-of-date wardrobe. So just allow that energy to release any blocks, anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Drawing the breath in through the nose into the belly and exhaling naturally. Good. And then when you're ready, you can open the eyes. And you'll be pleased to know we're coming out of this cross-legged position. So if you've got that little, look how small my little block is. I like to show that you can use anything around the house basically. We're going to come into a frog squat. These are called froggies. They're extremely good for clearing out the kidneys, the adrenal glands, and helping if you've got depression or flat mood. So I always say froggies a day, 20 odd froggies a day keeps the doctor away. So if you feel like it's a little bit challenging to squat into this like frog-like position, you'll see from the front here, I've got my toes outwards and I've got my heels inwards, knees out to the side, little frog paws. Yeah, some people might come onto something higher, some people might come against the wall. It really doesn't matter, just do what suits you. You might go slow, you might speed it up. Okay, so I'm going to show you this from the side. We've got a little frog squat and this is our exhale position. We've got a nice lifted chest, chin is slightly tucked, spine is long, and we're going to move in between this position. So inhale, keep the heels off the floor, balance on the tiptoes and stretch up and back like a sort of angry cat. And this is inhale. Exhale, back into the frog squat. Okay, so just do a couple. If it doesn't suit you, come into meditation, try again another day, it's absolutely cool. We're going to go here 1.5 minutes. So let's find our little frog and get ready for the position. So a little frog paws on the floor, bring yourself onto a block if you like, or a little higher if you've got that chair in. Exhale position, lift chest, tuck chin. Inhale, let's go. Round up like an angry cat, doing a forward fold. You're lifting the heels off the floor, heels together if possible. Exhale, come down. It's quite powerful. Inhale, up. Heels off the floor, press away from the earth. Exhale, down and lift the chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Nice work, guys. Keep going. Nice, powerful breath. Inhaling up. Exhaling, froggy. Inhaling up. Exhale, froggy. It's going to start to feel a little bit challenging in the thigh, but it's part of the practice, so keep going if you can. Keep the heels off the floor. Two more. Last one. Inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, frog. Hold for a moment, close your eyes. Tuck the chin, lift the chest. And then release. Release into a cross-legged position. Close your eyes down and just meditate inwardly. Notice the effects of that quite energetic practice. Slow the breath, slow the breath. Take a moment of stillness. If the mind starts to wander, which it does sometimes, it's the master storyteller, bring it back to the breath. Anchor yourself to the moment with that breath. Fab. And then when you're ready, you can open the eyes up. Let's move into the next position. So we're going to come all the way onto the back for the next position, and we're going to bicycle the legs here. So lie flat. The hand position is interlaced hands behind the head, and just rest the head into the hands basically. So you're opening out the heart, you're getting this lovely space into the back of the heart and the shoulder girdle. And then from here we're going to draw the belly in, bend the knees, and then sort of bicycle the legs like this. So we sort of bicycling the legs forward. You've got this continuous movement for 1.5 minutes. Okay, so it's almost like you're just circling the feet round one another. Close your eyes down. Let's go. Long, slow, deep breath. Lovely. Just circling the feet, so slightly pushing the feet forward and back, forward and back, belly in, lower back down. Some people might go a little faster actually. Kundalini Yoga is all about finding your own rhythm. It's not about speed, it's about just becoming very aware of yourself, what your body needs. It changes daily. Good, keep circling, almost like you're cycling on the ceiling. Belly in, lower back down, lower back ribs down too. Good, 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 keep going. You have to ignore my one leg up, one leg down sort of fabulous fashion show going on. I don't dress to impress. Keep going, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. From here, just bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Maybe sort of mat width apart or a little further than hip width apart. Then knock your knees in. Breathe into the belly. Become very aware of yourself. Give yourself a little moment of stillness. Okay, fab. So for the next posture, I've got 2 options. I'm going to give you option A, which is the first option, and option B is something that I only want you to do if you feel that it's in your practice already, because it's a shoulder stand, and I don't want anybody to force themselves into this, okay? Move with love, not force. Right, so the position is going to look like this, option A. So option A, you're going to shimmy your hands underneath the hips, palms facing down, nice straight arms by the side of the body. Again, hugging the side ribs into the arms really, so you've got that lovely firm and supported back. Legs are going to go straight up and you're bicycling from here. So it's the same bicycle, but with the legs more at a 90-degree angle. Okay, so this is your first option. Second option, if it suits you, you're going to lift the hips off the floor, bring the hands onto the back, shimmy the shoulder blades underneath one another, keep the head still, and then raise the legs all the way above the head. So you've got one long line from the shoulders, hips, all the way into the feet. Now this is a more advanced option, so please do be kind to yourself and choose what suits you. If you're in shoulder stand, you should be balanced on the shoulder blades, not the neck. Okay? Not the neck. And bicycle. So choose your option. Don't move the head if you're in this inverted position. And bike. Just take one foot around the other in circular motions. You might even close the eyes and control the breath here. Nice work, guys. Keep going in your modification. Really good. And just for a few more rounds, focus, focus. Lovely. And then from here, straighten your legs up towards the sky. It doesn't matter which position you're in. Keep your head still. So if you've got the hips on the floor, that's absolutely fine. If you've got your legs to the sky, that's fine. So the next position, if you're here in shoulder stand and this suits your body, lower. One leg down to the floor, up and over the head, scissor in, inhale, bring it back up. Lower, next leg down to the floor, scissor in, inhale, bring it back up. Okay, so you can start now in that position. If you are all the way back down here, absolutely cool. You're going to lower one leg to the floor, inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, inhale. Let's go here, guys. Okay, 30 seconds. I'm going to stay down here. Just to show this lower version of the practice. I don't mean lower as in it's not as good, I mean lower to the floor, okay? Both are just as beneficial. Keep going. Close your eyes down. Belly in, lower back down. Last few rounds. Really good. Good. If you're in the really challenging position up and over the head, you can bring yourself back into shoulder stand. If you're in the same position as me, you can bring your legs up to 90 degrees. And very slowly, if you're in shoulder stand, you're going to roll the body down one vertebra at a time. So your hips touch the floor like this. And then everybody else can lower the legs from here as well. Okay? So just come in lying flat or maybe even with bent knees. Knock the knees in slightly. Close your eyes, connect to a regular breath. Notice if you feel a little bit stiller, a little bit more relaxed. Inversions are very good for calming stress from the brain, specifically after. Great. Okay, take hold of underneath the knees and give yourself a couple of little rocks up. If this does not suit your spine, then come sitting up very gently and wait in a meditation position. Okay, cool. From here, we're going to come back into that cross-legged position that we've had at the beginning of the session. Again, if you want to sit on a chair, that's absolutely fine. That is the beauty of Kundalini Yoga. There's lots of different modifications. So with this next position, we've actually got a mantra. Mantra is very powerful in Kundalini Yoga. So we're just going to repeat the mantra with a little mudra, hand position as well. So let's think about nice long spine, lift chest, slightly tuck the chin. And we're going to bring the left hand in front of the right hand, like this, palms facing forward, sort of like at shoulder level. So we've got the elbows out to the side, we've got the back of the right palm, or the back hand touching the front hand. Okay, so we've got right palm touching the back of the left palm and left palm facing forward. So from this position, we're going to be closing the eyes down and just taking a couple of very natural breaths first of all. I'm going to get to the mantra in a moment. So a couple of very natural breaths, just getting used to this lifted position through the spine. Shoulders are relaxed, but the vertebra of the spine is elongating, the crown of the head is drawing to the sky, the chin is slightly tucked. And then once you've found a little stillness, open your eyes again. I'm going to quickly teach the mantra. So we're going to just sit here and chant in monotone. Har Guru Siri Guru Waheguru. Har, H-A-R, like a HUD sound. Guru, G-U-R-U. Siri, S-I-R-I. Guru, Wahe, W-A-H-E, Guru again. Okay, so it's going to go Had Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. We're going to go for 30 seconds. Close your eyes. Just take a couple of inhales and exhales. Nice, everybody. And then take a deep inhale and we're going to start with the mantra. Monotone. If it doesn't work for you, just listen and in time you might start to chant. So deep inhale. Har Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. 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 Had Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Had Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Had Guru, Siri Guru Wahe Guru. Had Guru Siri Guru Wahe Guru. Had Guru Siri Guru Wahe Guru. Okay, from here guys, we're going to do Had Guru at this position. When we say Siri Guru, we're going to come halfway down. Then we're going to go Wahe Guru and come all the way down, or as far as you can. You might even bring in a block, something a little bit less pathetic than my block, okay? Okay, so same position with the hands. Had Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Bring the forehead as close to the floor as you can. If it doesn't suit your legs like this, you can come like this. You're sitting into the heels with the hips. Had Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Okay, the mantra is very, very good for raising our vibratory frequency. So let's get going with that one. I'm going to show you from the side. Sit up nice and tall. Come into a meditative space. Take an inhale. Had Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Come all the way up. On your inhale. Had Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. All the way up. You might firm up the feet so they're active, so you're not face planting the floor. Had Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. 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 Eyes are closed, inhaling as you come up. Had Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Had Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. Last round. Had Guru, Siri Guru, Wahe Guru. And from here, stay down. Okay, keep the hand position, so you're staying all the way down, and we're going to work with a powerful, quite heavy breath of fire. So, if you know breath of fire, you can start now. Head to the floor or onto your block. If breath of fire is unfamiliar to you, think about breathing rapidly in and out of the nose, and we might even do this. If the nose is a little bit too challenging, okay? So sticking the tongue out, panting like a dog. Abdominals naturally move with that pant. If you want to try it with the mouth closed, inhaling and exhaling quite powerfully through the nose, just allow the abdomen to pump naturally, okay? So let's go for that here, guys. Come to your position. Close your eyes. If you're menstruating, then don't do breath of fire, just do long, slow, deep breathing. If you feel that you've got the rhythm of the breath, you might start to really snap the belly button back towards the spine. So you're getting that power, that vigour. It's very purifying breath. Keep going. We'll get into a little meditation for the last rounds of breath here. Powerful breath in and out of the nose, rapid pumps of the belly. If you've got the breath, then keep pumping. Lovely, then relax the breath of fire. Keep your eyes closed and do some natural, long, slow, deep breathing in this position. If that position doesn't suit you, you can come all the way back up to a meditation And just do 1 minute here of long, slow, deep breathing. Really nice, everybody. Just let that breath calm the body. Last few rounds. And then when you're ready, slowly bring your weight up. Okay, so if you get a little bit disorientated because you've brought the head to the floor, bring yourself up slowly. You might even open the eyes for a moment. And then if you can, close the eyes back down and sit up tall and just come back to a very natural meditation. Notice what the body feels like. Becoming aware of any sensory experience. Good. And then when you're ready, come all the way down onto the back and let's take a Savasana. So we're going to lie flat on the back, very, very naturally, bringing the hands to the side of the hips, palms facing up. If this doesn't quite suit you, that's absolutely fine. You might even bend the knees here, give a little bit of extra support to the back, knock the knees in. Anything that your body desires, go for it. When your eyes are closed, you come back to a very regular, natural breath. And just take a moment for the practice to settle into the nervous system, balancing out those polarities of the body, the yin and the yang, the left and the right hemispheres, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. Just allowing all of that newfound energy to seep into every cell, tissue, organ, muscle. And just taking a deep relaxation here for a couple more moments. And then slowly start to wiggle the fingers a little bit. Just maybe tap in the tips of the fingers with the thumb and wiggle the toes. Maybe taking a couple of little figures of 8 with the wrists, with the ankles. Great, and then we might stretch up. So sort of drawing the heels away from the hands, reaching the arms over the head, give yourself a nice stretch. Good. Bending the knees from here, rub the soles of the feet and the palms of the hands together, waking the body up slowly. Fab. And then from here, some people might actually give themselves a couple of little rocks up and down on the spine, or if that's a little bit too active for now, just turn off to the side and sit up regularly. Come to whatever comfortable seated position suits you. Close your eyes down, bring the palms to touch, Anjali Mudra. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And a little exhale. And again. And we're going to tune out with one long Sat Nam. Truth is my identity. Always be authentic. Say it if you like or not, it doesn't matter. So take a deep inhale through the nose, nice deep breath in. Sat Nam. Wonderful. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit me up if you want to know anything more. Lots of love. Ciao. Hi guys, thanks for watching that video with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It means the world to me. If you would like to watch any more videos, there's 2 here just for you.